60s. So, here we are outside in the glorious sunshine this afternoon. I don't think we could have picked a better day to be out here. And anybody who comes to Retro Festival regularly will know that we usually have lots and lots of classic cars on display. So we wondered how we would fit that in, and luckily I am joined by Simon and Stefan from the Well-Oiled Tractor Co, who have brought four bespoke vehicles for us. How are you guys doing? You all right?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
So have you brought these over far for us this afternoon?
Just about 10-15 miles away.
Oh, that's all right then. And presumably, because there's four of them, you had to bring the team?
Yes.
Other team here this afternoon? Give us a shout, team. Yeah, they're all here, bringing them over.
Wife Marie, Mum Joy, daughter Ruby.
Yeah, no, fantastic. So, well, we'll start with this one, shall we? Well, tell us a little bit about it.
This is one that we haven't built ourselves. We've kind of come across it in a deal, but it was built on a London taxi of all things. It's still got the London taxi running gear, Rolls-Royce seats. Say not done by us, but it's very usable. Everyday, nice runner, good fuel economy. My wife likes driving it, so it's always a bonus.
Right. So what kind of fuel economy will you get from this?
I should say it will do 50 to the gallon, something like that. So compared to the rest of the stuff, it's very good.
It is. And it's, I have to say, I'm totally ignorant with a lot of these things. That's obviously they're so custom, your vehicles, so I don't know a great deal about them. But how is she to drive? Have you taken her far?
It's very good. Well, my dad's driven it further. Do you want to tell him how it is to drive?
Well, it's so simple, everything. It's just, you don't have to think about anything. It's just like a normal car. So I think that's why the girls like it.
Right,
but,
okay.
Some of the others can be a bit of an handful, obviously.
Okay, well, and we'll move on to this one. Now, I believe there's some sentimental value behind this one for you, Stefan.
It's, I'll tell you what it is. It's a 1934 Ford pickup. I've obviously done an horrendous amount of work to it myself, but we've left it in sort of the original paint, except for the red and white. And it's got the pickup bed on that was made by me, leather seats inside, Chevrolet running gear.
It's a magnificent piece of kit. Tell us about the picture there in the door.
What we thought we'd do is the red and white is the Polish flag, the Polish Air Force flag. And father was in 300 Squadron.
Right, okay.
And that's his picture there on the door. He's on the far right-hand side. So I thought I'd just do something, put the squadron number on it, and just to promote the 300 Squadron, really. So father was a rear gunner in the Lancaster.
Yeah, no, it's magnificent.
That's what that's all about.
A fitting tribute.
Yes.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we've also got a point of interest here, which might be very loud for anybody who's there. Let's hear this one.
Original wartime siren. And
so they certainly hear you coming. Not only do they see you coming, they definitely hear you coming. And so this one we have over here. Tell me about this one.
Well, this one's one of my dad's later creations. It's actually a Liner Rough Rider dumper. It was originally had a dumper skip on it. That's all been removed, obviously. The direction of travel has been turned around, and it's called Edward the Edwardian for his Edwardian appearance. Made more like a tractor. These are 1920 Chevy fenders that were mine, which have been put on it, and it's a single-cylinder Petter engine. And basically what we do is, the dumper was not useful as a dumper anymore, but we had the grille, we had the wings. These are Ford Model Y seats, Claxton horn again, and it's all parts that we had laying around which just get cobbled together to make something different, and the kids can sit in the back. It just makes it very usable. So and
I believe we're going to see her fired up now.
Handle start as per usual. So just a bit of character.
Yes, definitely. So how long did it take to get over in this afternoon?
It came on the trailer behind that one there.
That'll be why then.
But it has been used on the road, and not properly on the road as such, but up and down the local roads, it does drive and handle okay. So
But very quickly before we move on to the last one and the goodies that you've got in the back there, how long have you been doing this for, and what made you want to start doing it?
Yeah, I mainly started in 2014. My mother wasn't very well at the time, and we never knew when we'd have to go on visit or go to the hospital, so I couldn't concentrate on any work, so hence I took to the shed.
Yeah.
But saying that, I did build my first hot rod in 1982, so I've had a few years experience, but since 2014 it's been rather regular.
And how many have you done over the years then, roughly?
Oh, I don't know.
Countless.
Well, yeah. I wouldn't like to say. I'd have to really sit down with a bit of paper to be able to tell you that.
That's good. It's a great hobby to have. So, very quickly then, this final vehicle, tell us a little bit about this.
This one is an original 1946 Chevy 2-ton stake side, they call them. It is a tipper, original 6-cylinder engine.
It's magnificent.
Yeah, it's got the hence a well-oiled, because that is teak oil put on this morning to give it that shine. That's why we do the well-oiled, because that's where the name. This was the first one to have the well-oiled Tractor Co. And I say is original
It
paint,
looks great.
so it protects it and gives it that shine.
And in the sunshine, it looks fantastic. So, if the camera could just follow us around to the back here, you've got something here that I believe your son, who's here this afternoon, Christian. I don't know if he's going to join us over here or not.
Yes,
something that he's built.
obviously. Christian's off school because of the lockdown and things like this, and this came out of the barn in March and was a ride-on lawnmower, Murray ride-on lawnmower, and in his lockdown time, instead of he's doing his schoolwork, but he's created this from a rusty wreck of a lawnmower with my dad's help as well.
Before we went on, we had a look under the hood, as it were, and could see all the work. Are you going to fire up for us, Christian, very quickly? If it will start, then.
If it will start,
confidence.
Yeah. We can have a look. This one here is getting on board.
We've also got the bike here, so
it's a diesel motorcycle with a Lister Petter, which is again that was built in February. It's a BSA frame, sidecar slipped on the side. The red seats were just off eBay as they were dining chairs, and I say it's all bits just cobbled together to make something that's usable.
Yep, it's fantastic. So while he's firing that, there it goes. So first time, how about that?
Runner. First time it's been first time.
Well, there you go, look, for the camera. So very quickly before we leave, well, thank you obviously for joining us and bringing the vehicles over this afternoon. But
thank you.
If anybody wants any more information about what you do, where can they find you?
Yeah, we've got the well-oiled Tractor Company group on Facebook, which you're welcome to look at, and if you're interested you can ask to become a member, and you can see we've got lots of creations and there's videos on there of me doing daft things, and it's worth watching.
Fantastic, thank you for joining us. So next up we